Hey, good morning. It's Jackie from Island Girl Tarot. How's it going? Happy Sunday. I hope you're having a great day so far. Maybe early where you're at, because it's early here. It's like 8 a.m. Well, let's just see what the Tarot wants to say for us today. Oh, wow, that's a beautiful card. Okay, hold up. The Star card came out. The Star card talks about healing, talks about following your North Star. So it's maybe just an invitation to really get back into allowing yourself to dream again, to follow the dreams that you have in your heart. Oh, and there you go, the sun came out too. Follow the sun. That's a beautiful combination, the star and the sun. And it could also be Aquarius and Leo. But more than the signs, it's talking about allow yourself to dream again is what I feel. The Star card is all about dreaming, healing, following that North Star. And if you notice, look at her. She's dipping her cup into the water. One is almost fully submerged and the other one is emptying something out. You see that? So it looks like she's emptying out a cup that was what she thought she wanted, but she's emptying it out into the river, the universe, and she's filling up her other cup with something new, some fresh water, some fresh new dreams and visions. And she's fully naked, she's ready, she has nothing except her and the universe. Hello, good morning, how are you? So the first card out is the Star card, talking about allowing yourself to dream again, allowing yourself to release any old hopes and dreams that maybe didn't come to fruition. Because look, she's dumping out this cup and she's retrieving fresh water from the other cup. That's beautiful. And then the Sun card came out as well. So the Sun card is just magnificent. It's a positive card. So it really just talks about allowing yourself to dream and allowing yourself to reflect on what have you been dreaming about, what have you been looking to accomplish. And if something hasn't been what you thought it would be, it's okay to let that go. It's really okay to let that go. And to immerse your cup, your other cup, your empty cup, into something new. So when we come to the universe with empty cups, that means releasing anything that's not serving us, that's not fulfilling us. We let it go with grace and peace and forgiveness. Forgiving ourselves and anybody else involved. Allowing everything just to be let it go. Let it be what it is. And then when we are in full acceptance and releasing, then we can immerse our cup into the streams of universal goodness and abundance. And we can ask for what the universe has for us. And it's going to be beautiful, because the Sun card is abundance and it's beauty and it's everything you want. It's a positive card. So what else is going on? What else is going on today that we can know about? It's a general message, of course, you know this. If you need personal, private message, we could have we could have a private session. Just write me a text. Oh, look, 6 of Rods. So that's a victory card. That's beautiful. So again, it's a positive message. It's an affirmation of once you release the old, you dip your cup in, you let the old cup be emptied, and the new cup is filled with universal love and light. You're going to be victorious. Victory is at hand. You just have to let go of what's not working. And you have to be honest with yourself about what's not working for you. What doesn't feel good? What doesn't fill your cup? What hopes or expectations have you had in the past that have really been disappointing you? And that's a matter of really being radically honest with yourself and risking even starting again. It's okay. It's okay to start again, because you'll be victorious. Oh wow, yeah, because what maybe you've been carrying has been a heavy load. If it's too heavy to carry, just let it go. Put it down. You don't need to carry all that. Just put it down and let something new come. Spirit, what's the next advice right here? Again, look, the 8 of Cups. Walk away. The 8 of Cups right after the 10 of Rods. Isn't that true? Yeah, if it's too heavy to carry, if it's an emotional burden, just let it go. It's too heavy. We're not meant to carry these burdens. And just walk away to find something that's more fulfilling. There's no shame in walking away. I mean, as long as you're at peace, of course, and don't just ghost everybody. Just say, hey, you know what, I love you, but I have to do something. I mean, everybody's different, but this is what the message today is. It feels like if the dreams that you've, yeah, it depends on what the situation is. Maybe there's healing for you. Maybe this is what your request can be today, Corey, is to ask the universe, creator, source, how can I release the expectations or the emotional heaviness of the situation that is now? How can I release the expectation and the sorrow or the whatever it is that you're feeling? And ask creator, universe, how can I transform my perspective, my beliefs about this situation that are causing me suffering? And then how can I release the suffering into acceptance and then into joy? And then something else can shift once we release the suffering and the desire for it to be something else. You know what I mean? Just ask. Ask the universe or whoever you call upon. Just ask, and if we're quiet, something will come, or a teacher will come, or some random music will be on the radio with an answer to your question. It's really quite obvious that sometimes that you're like, oh my God. And in the very heart of hearts, you'll know that that's true because it rings true throughout your whole soul. You're like, oh yes, I forgot. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. And even if you need, ask Spirit to send you people to walk alongside you. If it's a very heavy load and you can't quite release it on your own, ask the right people to come walk with you, to support you while you do your work, emotional work, spiritual work. So let's see. Yeah, right? Let's see what this deck says. Do you guys want to add to this? Oops. Oh, someone's feeling left out. 5 of coin. Someone's feeling abandoned, rejected. And it feels like that isolation, not being able to connect with people that you love, or finding out the people that you love, they're not as connected to you as you hoped or thought. And that's very painful. So what is the message here with this 5 of coin? You're calling a friend here. Thank you. Thank you so much. What is the advice? Oh, look. Again. Look at this again. The 9 of wands. Heavy load, heavy burden. Someone's tired. They're very tired of feeling this way. Someone's really feeling left out, and abandoned, rejected, neglected. Or they might actually be an emotional, not only emotional, financial despair. It could be both. But one often leads to the other, right? So I'm wondering, what's the advice? What's the advice here? Spirit, how can we... There. What does it say? The 9 of wands, or excuse me, the cups. Okay, so this might be isolating. Isolation is really hard on people. We're social creatures. The 9 of cups reversed could indicate addiction, alcoholism, doesn't have to be alcohol, but over self-medicating in whatever way that is for everyone. It's different. But, hi Sam, thanks for joining us. Your friend invited you. Thank you, Corey. But, yeah, if anyone is feeling like isolated and overwhelmed with sorrow or whatever, you know, it's a call to please don't try to self-medicate if that's what's been happening right now. Please try to ask Spirit for something that's more helpful, more in alignment with your higher purpose, and ask, okay, so Spirit, what else do we need to know about this situation? Okay, hold on, I feel this one wants to come out. Oh, the moon reversed. The moon reverse talks about we need to, well, we don't need to do anything, but clarity will come. Because the moon upright talks about deception, confusion, uncertainty, clarity. Something's not quite seen, it's not quite visible, but there's something coming forward that may, or you may actually be finding out about someone that's feeling isolated and has an addiction problem. That's another thing that I'm hearing. So this could be something where you could maybe be that friend to say, hey, I love you and I'm here for you. And I'm sorry that you're hurting. Please don't feel like you're alone. Because that would be the kindest thing you could do, is just to let people know they're not alone. Yeah, and mean it. I mean, don't just do it as a, you know, a trivial statement and just walk away. Oops. No, if you're going to say that, really be honest and have it's important, because if there's someone that's really feeling in sorrow, that can take a lot of energy if you're trying to be with someone. So just really make sure that you are emotionally okay to step in. Or just do as much as you are able to do. Don't overcommit yourself and then get yourself in trouble. Okay, but just really, yeah, you don't want to be, it's pity is not what people need. They need love, they need affection and real honest connection with people. Really, to let them know they're not alone. And we're all here together. And we're all playing a role in each other's story, right? So to just really be there to support, not maybe financially, if just for a second, but to love them and to pray for them, to really lift them up. If they can't pray for themselves, lift them up to Spirit and ask for the right people to come. Sorry, I dropped the cards. But anyway, that's a side story about someone feeling left out. But the first story is about healing. Healing's coming. So just be victorious. Dare to dream again. You're going to be victorious. The sun shines on us. All of us. You'll be victorious. But you have to be willing to drop the heavy load, the heavy burden, whatever that is, and walk away, really, and find your inner peace, your inner, that something that really resonates with you. So what's the final message, Spirit, for the collective? What's the final message for us today? And then again, if you're walking away, make sure you're kind and you're honest, because we don't want our actions to negatively impact other people. So always really be kind in the process if it involves other people. That's the most important thing. Be kind and be truthful. Oops. Oh, the Three of Rods reversed. So the Three of Rods is somebody waiting for their ships to come in. The Three of Rods reversed talks about somebody not waiting anymore. So it feels like the message is, don't wait. Don't wait for your ship to come in. Don't wait for something else to meet you or to fill your soul. Or if you're waiting on I don't know, it just feels like this person stopped waiting. It's like, I don't want to say they've given up. It's not that. But we can't wait forever on other people. You have to live your life. And here's the King of Rods came out too. King of Rods is a man of action. Could be male or female, but a King of Rods is a man of passion, man of action, but he's generous and kind. And I want to show you, he has the dragon. He has the dragon on his shoulder. Do you see him? And the moon in the back. So you may be finding out something about actually the King of Rods. Or maybe you're the King of Rods. But take ownership of your life. And, oh no, I hope they haven't given up. I'm so sorry. And that happens sometimes. And as weird as it may sound, sometimes we have to give up everything, because that's what the Ten of Rods is, right? The Ten of Rods is realizing this burden is so heavy, I have to let it go. And sometimes it looks like giving up, and it feels like being on the very rock bottom. But then if we are surrounded by people who love us, and if you know, even if you're not, sometimes we don't have people around us, you know, sometimes we don't. And that's for sure when you have to really connect to yourself and allow yourself to connect to Source, Spirit, whoever you call upon as your higher power, and connect to your higher power, to the earth, our sweet Gaia, and connect to our hearts again and find out who we are when we're stripped with everything that we thought we were, part of our identity. It could also be like an ego death, if that makes sense. If it's an ego death, it's very painful because we've always identified ourselves through the ego, the human persona. But the ego death is essential for our ascension. It's essential for our ascension so we can truly receive the information that we are spirit beings and that we can live from a higher vibration that is just like connected to Source in a totally different way. But it can be painful. Hi, Juju. But yeah, so if this is what's happening, sometimes everything has to fall away for us to realize that, I don't know, there's more to life than what the trappings of earth, money, and even the codependency of human relationships. They can be codependent. And then if we're always seeking external validation and love and acceptance, we never truly connect with our own true essence and the essence of God. So sometimes that's part of this letting go of everything. And it can feel overwhelming. But it's part of the ascension process. Corey, are you understanding what I'm saying? So yeah. So anyway, if you're in the middle of that, I pray many, many, many blessings on you, that you would be able to move through this ego death for greater, more awakened awareness and perception of life and who you are as a spirit being and everyone around us as spirit beings. If we can let go of the personas that we're playing out and remember we are all spirit beings here together, trying to really learn lessons about love and compassion and grace from the spirit level, but we use the human body and the personas to accomplish those lessons with one another. And so in the human mind, it can be super painful if we forget that we are spirit beings. Yeah, Corey. Sorry. I'm so glad. Sorry about that. I'm so glad that you're understanding what I'm saying. So that, yeah. So keep praying, or whatever, however, asking Creator, Universe, to lift up everyone that's in the deep, dark night of the soul. Send them angels and elementals to breathe life into them, even when they're in their darkest hour, that they don't feel alone, because many people feel alone, and it's painful to feel like that. Anyway, well, gosh, I'm so glad that you guys are here. I hope that this has blessed you, and I'm sending you, well, let's just pray together, since we're all here together. Creator, I would, oh, I don't do personal reads. This is a collective. If you'd like a personal reading, I'm available. Just send me a note through Facebook and we can schedule a personal reading. But yeah, for the collective energy, let's just call in all the universal energies of love and light and healing, healing, healing for our hearts, for our minds, for all the parts of us that are still stuck in just this human experience, this human existence of loneliness and sorrow and addiction, codependency, and just feeling lost and disconnected. So I'm asking for all of the humanity to be raised up in a higher vibration, that all the brothers and sisters of love and light would really reach out and love and pray and just radiate compassion and grace to everyone, everything, so that we can all be one beautiful, loving planet and that we would all be well. Alrighty. Well, blessings, guys. Blessings, blessings, blessings. I'll see you again, okay? Mwah. Much love and light to you. You take care. Thanks for being here with me. Bye.